I don't want to listen to that again. Everybody dance now. No.
It's the Sunday Chronicle on Stacks 92.1. It's the Sunday Chronicle. We gon' give the news and keep you up to date. From crimes to the politics, you gon' know what's up around your way. We give 2 thumbs up to everyone out here doing their thing. We gon' show mad love to all the ones working hard in communities. It's the Sunday Chronicle.
Good morning and welcome to the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stacks 92.1 FM. This is the platform for the community because community knows what community needs. I'd like to thank you for tuning in today or streaming us via podcast. We appreciate you and we appreciate your support. And when I talk about we, I'm talking about my co-host to the left, Mr. S-P-A-N, Span. How you doing today, Span?
Allergies stink. I'd just like to put that in for the record for the plaintiff. And I would just like to say to the defense, nature, screw you.
I was going to ask you who the defense was.
Yeah, nature. Coming from me, boy. That's why I'm wearing masks in the studio. People can't see it.
Did you say masks, plural?
Yes, I'm wearing 2 masks.
2 masks. Why 2?
Well, we had a band in here for the other station I work for, and that band gave me a mask. It smells like a lot of minty chemicals, but I'm hoping it's clean. And along with the other mask that I have put on, which is your traditional, like, very thin but very potent, like, germ blocker or, like, basic talking air blocker. I feel like I am not putting any of my befouled allergic air into your faces, and I am not receiving any as well. So I've spoken too long, and I will add a few more words and maybe one more interruption.
Oh, wow.
That was the last one.
Why do I feel like I'm in an episode of, like, The Hunger Games or something? Because that was a lot. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, sometimes you get 4 words, sometimes you get 4,000. I do apologize.
No, it's okay. I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate the history of my COVID-19 gifted mask. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, with that, I'm going to say thank you to our sponsors for this episode, Comcast. They have sponsored our episode, the Sunday Chronicle, so we want to say thanks. And if you are interested in sponsoring this worthy community platform, please reach out to us at The Sunday Chronicle on Facebook, Instagram, etc. And we are now going to move over to our special guest. So happy to have her here today, Miss Ashlee Willis from Michigan Premier and Events. Yay!
Very patiently and quietly giggled through my silly lives. Thank you.
Woo, woo, woo.
Well, thank you for having me.
So, Ashlee, tell me a little bit about. Well, I'm gonna rephrase it. Why Michigan Premier and Events? Why event planning?
Oh, good question. Well, event planning takes a lot of multitasking,
Yes.
And vision, and it's like putting puzzles together. So I have to say, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I have 3 amazing boys. Mm-hmm. And so with having 3 amazing boys, you have to multitask.
Yes.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
Which is more arduous? 1 hour of managing grown children or 1 hour of managing your 3 children?
Well,
I like that.
it's a hard question because all my kids are under 12 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, but I've dealt with grown children a lot,
Right.
and I do not like them. So I imagine it's comparable.
Yes, it's comparable. I mean, with the kids, you basically tell them like what you need and what is best. So I would have to say maybe the kids.
Okay.
Probably not the answer you were thinking of, but
No. I was asking you. You are the expert in this event planning.
yes.
I could never do it because I do not like people. So.
So you don't like me?
I like you. You're not people. You're an awesome person.
Oh, okay. So it has to be okay. I'm glad that you clarified that because I was about to.
Trend booty.
I was about to be. I was gonna be sad
No, we good, Yanice. Unless
Okay.
you hired me on. Come on now.
Okay, okay. I just want to make sure because I didn't want to be sad on my own show. So, Michigan Premiere and Events. And how long have you been in business?
So we've been in business for 7 years. I've been doing this for a long time. It started out as a hobby for me. So I'm into the art. So I did a lot of, photography, painting, floral arrangements. And with that, I was just doing that on the side, since college.
Wow.
And then also when I got married. And so with that, I, getting married, having kids, I feel like maybe, I can do this on my own, as in, being a stay-at-home mom.
Yes.
And so as I did that, the company just kept growing and growing.
Wow.
And got more services and more of the corporate. They kept asking me, hey, can we have flower arrangements? Can you do this? Can you do that? So I was like, maybe I just turned this into a full-service management company, and that's how Michigan Premier Events got started.
Nice. And tell me what you enjoy about that most.
I enjoy just helping people, especially in the corporate space, because they need, assistance with more, building clients,
Yes.
building sales, trying to market their company. And so through events, that's how we help them thrive in that manner.
So you do like a hodgepodge. So it could be like a number of things you could do, like from advertising, you're saying, and then you do like the whole event piece where you can have stuff catered and bring that event together. And then there's even more, right? What else?
Yeah.
Like the advertising piece and creative.
As the advertising piece, we say, when you're hosting an event, you're advertising your company because the attendees that are there, they're seeing what your company brings, what the company's company culture is as well too.
Okay. And I see your business seems to be thriving. And what would you say is your short-term goal for your business, like the next 5 years? What would you like to do with that?
Yeah, the next 5 years, right now we are local, we are statewide. We also do national events too, but just to really grow it nationally is what I would really love. I know the name is in Michigan, but it helps promote Michigan as well too.
Yes.
If you look at our social media, we're always promoting Pure Michigan.
Yes.
And so going nationally, we can help in that manner.
Now, is there a certain type of client that you help, or is it someone like myself, say a small business? Am I able to reach out to you and get your help?
Yeah, from small to, from entrepreneur to a small business to a large business. I mean, we help all types of spaces when it comes to the business events.
Nice. I think that's wonderful. That is wonderful. Now, Span, what do you think? Is this something you'd like to hire Ashlee to help you with some of your services or, some of the things you're doing?
Due to my aversion to people, the idea of paying someone to put together a great event for people who I already dislike, I think I might be priced out of Ashlee's capabilities. But I do have a question. You were talking about a whole bunch of businesses that you were kind of getting involved with fresh out of college. Do you still have those individual businesses as part of the business, or are those, like, when you service a client who needs flowers, who needs catering, do you assess different charges for your flowering business and then for your catering business, or is it all part of event planning, one thing?
So what we do is we actually have a selection of vendors that we utilize, and so those vendors we reach out to and we manage to help put the event together. So as an event management company, we manage the vendor, so that way our client doesn't have to worry about anything. All they're worrying about is being at the event, talking to their clients, and networking with people. Because a lot of times when you as a person with a business, when you're putting together an event, it takes a lot of your time. And then when you get to the event, you're scrambling, you're making sure everything's okay, and you're not able to network, reach out to the key stakeholders like you want to. So that's where we come in, and we make sure that, that business owner or even the marketing team, they don't have to worry about a thing.
So none of the individual vendors are you, per se. Like, you used to do flowers. You don't provide flowers.
Sometimes we do, because that's
okay.
our expertise, yeah. So we would provide, if we need to provide flowers, we would. But we also have, like, our flower vendors that we recommend.
Okay. So what type of circumstances where would you be the vendor for the flowers as opposed to somebody else?
That's a good question. It just depends probably on the scale of the event. So if it's like a small networking event, we would provide the flowers. But if it's a large, event that has 500, 600, 800 people, we would definitely have a vendor doing that.
Okay. And what's the largest event you've put on so far?
A largest event was probably 3,000 people.
What kind of event was that?
It was a community event.
That's kind of a large word, a community event.
Yes. Community event, I would say 3,000, and for a regular size event, I would say 1,000 people.
Okay.
Yep.
When you say community event, like, what was the focus? Like, just people eating and drinking and
enjoying just being outside. One event that we actually are sparked and are kind of the founder of is the Winterfest that's in downtown Lansing.
Oh, nice.
So that was, us getting together. We were in the committee as well, and I just kind of said, hey, let's do something that's outside that people can enjoy during the wintertime that's helping to support local as well, too. And so that idea sparked, and then we helped put that event together and then help be a part of that event as the event managing partner. And that grew. So the first one had about 3,000 people. The second year it grew. And it's going on still today.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So I would like to dive in a little bit more about your company, but maybe talk a little about your family and how you balance it out as a career woman / entrepreneur / a lot more, wife, all of that stuff. Yeah. But we have to take a break, like I said, but we're going to remind our listeners that this is the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community, because community knows what community needs. We'll be back after this.
At Lansing Community College, I'm learning for my future. LCC offers 1- and 2-year pathways to careers in healthcare, IT, manufacturing, and other professional trades. More than 500,000 professional trades jobs will need to be filled in Michigan by 2026. So I know I'm learning for a great career. I belong at LCC. You belong here too. Visit lcc.edu/youbelong and enroll today.
Your perfect getaway is closer than you think. Love Lansing like a local. Dozens of attractions, indoor activities, and outdoor recreation spots are ready to welcome you. From museums and science centers to arts and family-friendly fare, you'll discover adventures for all ages right in your own backyard. Play, explore, check in, and win. Earn cool prizes with the new digital Lansing Experience Pass. Get started at lansing.org.
Do you own a timeshare? Well, face the facts. You made a mistake. You made a bad purchase. A timeshare is not an investment. It's a money pit that continues forever. If you use your timeshare, that's great. But if you don't, and you want to legally get out of your contract, call my friends right now at the Timeshare Exit Hotline. They're an experienced team of lawyers who help good people like you get out of a timeshare contract that they just don't want. Don't throw away your money on maintenance fees. Use it for things you really want. We can help you end your timeshare contract and stop the money drain immediately. If you're ready to move on with your timeshare, call our team right now.
Cancel your timeshare now with a free call. 800-953-0866. 800-953-0866. 800-953-0866. That's 800-953-0866.
And welcome back to the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community, because community knows what community needs. Today, our guest for the show is Ashlee Willis of Michigan Premier Events. We are happy to have her here today. She's talking about her journey into the entrepreneurial arena, and we're just going to dive in a little bit more. So, Ashlee, Ian, it's to my understanding that you started the Lift Up Local campaign in 2019. Tell me a little bit about that Lift Up Local there.
Yeah, so with Lift Up Local, I know in 2019 we started this ambassador program where we funded about 10 people to go out in the community. They had a gift card, and they were to support local businesses, whether it was a food truck, whether it was a mom and pop shop, or, you know, a startup shop.
Yes.
We had them go out there with T-shirts using the hashtag Shop Lansing, Grub Lansing, Support Lansing.
Is that like Tourist in Your Town? Or is that
something similar?
different?
It's a little different because this was more just to give business owners exposure.
Okay.
Because there's such a diverse variety of business owners, and they were to use their social media networks and take a photo with their T-shirt and with that business owner. And so then 2020 came, of course, here comes the pandemic, and it really made a challenge for a lot of businesses.
Yes.
And so, especially in downtown. So we reached out to downtown Lansing and said, hey, you know, we have this great ambassador program. Let's partner together and we want to help downtown Lansing.
Yes.
And so we created that partnership, and Lift Up Local campaign started down there. That's what we called it. And we got ambassadors, funded them with you know, the gift cards, with the T-shirts, having them use the hashtags, go on their social media website or social media sites because of the power of social media.
Yes.
And they were to take photos, you know, of all of the different, you know, places that were downtown, Rio Town, Old Town, and help just the business owners by encouraging the community to support them, going into their shop. They were telling the stories. If there was like a business that, you know, needed some more people to come in, they would, you know, go to that business, take the photo, and talk about, you know, that business to help encourage the community to support in that level.
Nice. And that's how's that been going since then?
It's been going great, and I know, you know, this is something that Michigan Premier does. We do a lot of campaigns in that manner to help the community because we're all about community as well too. And so we're starting back our Collaborate Lansing series. It's a networking series where we're trying to get a diverse amount of leaders together and highlight them, and then get the diverse community together to be in that same room.
And that's good. It sounds like you're a connector as well. So that is really such a good thing to do, and it is so needed, especially, you know, and I'm thinking about pre-COVID, there's still seem to be a lot of silos in the Lansing area, but this seems as an effort to address that, and then we have to even more because fewer people are coming out since the pandemic. So it is good to work on getting more people out, and, you know, myself included. So I'm starting to come out of my shell, so to speak, and going to more events with the children. And so it's good to see you out here and encouraging people to mix, to mingle, to support local. And these are all things that are going to help us fuel the local economy. So we do appreciate that. And so would you say, what is the biggest number of staff you had to manage, like during an event?
During an event, gosh, I would probably say 20. Well, no, because including volunteers as well, too. So probably up to 60. Wow. And I say that, too, because we work with companies, and they include their staff, they include their volunteers, and then also the vendors that involved. So I would probably say the highest we've ever done is 60.
Wow, that's a lot to manage. And I know the demands of event planning can be unpredictable.
Yeah.
Right? So you have to be very proactive in that.
Especially when you're working with different personalities.
Yeah.
I am curious, just what's the most amount of times you've wanted to choke someone during an event?
And how do you restrain yourself?
Well, I would say I probably would have to walk away somewhere and just take a deep breath and come back.
I can already see you're just like, I need this done, and someone's like, I don't know if I can. And you're just like,
well, I think what it is,
I'll readdress this later.
What it is sometimes, you know, people hire us to be the event management, and then sometimes they try to be, you know, the planner. And yes. And it's just like, you know, you hired us to do it. You need to just go back, relax, we got this taken care of. You know, we know that this is your, you know, this is your baby, but we got it taken care of. We'll nurture, we know what to do. And so sometimes we just have to remind people that, and, you know, tell them just, you know, just just go relax, go sit down.
Go sit down.
Go eat a rib and get some mac and cheese
Right.
and shut up.
People are waiting for you. Go out there and enjoy.
So you don't say like, go sit down. You're like, oh, have a seat. Go.
I'm thinking it, but I don't say it.
Yeah.
We have this lovely chair here. It's very decorative, and I assume it's very comfortable. We would love if you would sit in it for the duration of the event, preferably silently. Please. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Bye.
He's like, you do have a choice, you know.
You can stay in front of my face and risk that.
Or we could do this the hard way, the easy way. We occasionally kind of get sidetracked like that.
The easy way is sit and survive. What's the hard way? Just keep looking at him. I'm sorry. I gotta stop.
And he encourages this behavior, so I don't know if I'm any better. So I encourage it. I root it on. Gosh.
Such a bad influence, Yanice.
So I want to talk about I want to talk about your personal endeavors. And do you keep everything separate, or sometimes do you kind of mix the fam into the event planning space?
Yeah, so I love to mix the fam because the events that we do, it's kid friendly. So why not have your kids come see the things that you do and give them that opportunity to have that experience? Because nowadays kids are getting into the business world. They want to become entrepreneurs.
And that's so important, to expose them to these types of things and, to financial matters and stuff like that. They see mom doing it, right?
Yeah, our middleest son, he's all into technology. So
does he use the phone better than you?
Oh yes. Okay. If I'm about to go to my phone carrier, I go to him first, and he will be able to fix the phone for me.
How old is he?
He's only he's 10.
Oh wow! It probably takes less time than calling.
Oh yeah, it saves us money. I laugh because he helps me too with some of the technology for the business. When it comes to, he's helping me get like a conference room. What is that called? A video camera for that, the webcam.
Nice.
So he knows how to like navigate what size, everything. He's all into that, and he's into robotics too. But like he's taking that and yeah. So I'm like, hey, you want to be a part of the team?
Yeah. You got some little helpers, and get ready to recruit him.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you have a future MIT summa cum laude.
Yeah. And our oldest, he helped put together the water machine. So I was like, okay, y'all.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I need some interns, so I'll let you know.
And it's really nice though, because it's not me pressuring them to say, hey, you guys got to be a part. They are they want to be a part, and they love coming to the events and seeing people, and some of these events, have kid things for them to do, so they really enjoy that.
Yeah. So one thing I wanted to make sure not to do was to focus too much on your spouse as I interviewed you, but I just have to say something because you're just such a lovely couple. It just seems as though your two professions kind of mesh together so well. Am I correct?
Yeah.
It just seems like it. I'm like, oh my goodness, they seem like they work well together. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how's that dynamic? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny because how we met, we're going on, 12 years of being married. And end of May will be our 12-year anniversary. But we met at the Jazz Festival. And so that was a long time ago, and I was, with the art and the floral arrangements.
And how Lansing at the Jazz Festival?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That is pure Lansing.
And I know. And then at that time, he was a manager at Melting Moment. So he was there with, managing that. Yeah. And then he says came to him first and saw him first. But no, he came to my booth first. Okay. And from there on, we've been inseparable. But we were always just kind of in, the business journey, with his ventures of being at Melting Moments, MSU, FCU, and now LEAP.
Yes.
And me just being as a business owner, and our networks just cross because we're, in the business world here in Lansing.
Yes.
And so,
well, I am so happy for the both of you. I think you're a lovely couple, power couple, doing so much for your community. I mean, it's great to see you out there. And, not just, you and your husband, but you and the family contributing so much to the greater Lansing area. So just wanted to let you know that we thank you. And you have our full support here at the Chronicle, the Sunday Chronicle. Thanks you. And unfortunately, our time is growing.
Oh, this is just amazing, though.
Oh, you're having fun.
Oh, I love it.
Fun.
Yes.
The time is growing near. And I don't want to keep talking and take up too much time, but thank you for coming by. And we would love to have you back here again. I would love to have you for like a couples show, like you and your husband, and just kind of chat about business and being a Black couple and such. That'll be for next time, but let me not go too far into that. We're already a little bit over. So,
well, thank you to the Chronicle News for what you guys are doing. That's really supportive, and it's like I said, it's an honor to be on here. So
thank you so much. We appreciate you, Span. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Ellen.
I can't wait to be invited again next time if I'm not being too obnoxious.
No, that's all part of
kept
the
it fun.
show. Yeah, the whole banter is the fun in the show.
All right, fine. More jokes it is. Yay!
Yay! And people, I'd like to thank my listeners, my people at home and people streaming the Sunday Chronicle. Thank you for listening to the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community because community knows what community needs. Make it a great day.
At Lansing Community College, I'm learning for my future. LCC offers 1- and 2-year pathways to careers in healthcare, IT, manufacturing, and other professional trades. More than 500,000 professional trades jobs will need to be filled in Michigan by 2026. So I know I'm learning for a great career. I belong at LCC. You belong here too. Visit lcc.edu/youbelong and enroll today.